can't beat McGahn. Gets it back to Fortin. Over to Pearce. Here's Boaston. Chips. I suppose a few years ago might have done that a little better.
Tell you what, I think Eric Grove did rather well to get the ball.
Brett Horsnell. In the final 12 minutes. Wally Lewis's team in front by 16. Sterling and Lyons and Kenny. Does he want Kenny? He did. And there was a bit forward, but Bobby Lindner's away. Here's Brasher. He'll cover him quickly. He's got the pass back inside to Schuster. Yes, here they go. Mick O'Connor. Great international, dual international. Michael O'Connor puts it down. So Brett Kenny's team's back and Brisbane's Wally's teams lead 46-34.
Yeah, good try. Good skills inside their own quarter here. Kenny put through the gap here by Cliffy Lyons. Perhaps a shade of forward about it. Bobby Lindner running straight and good defence too. He had nowhere to pass and they read it well. Got inside Johnny Schuster. Could have scored the try himself because he got away from that pass, but he'd made the decision to give it to his centre mate, Mick O'Connor. He puts it down under the post for his first try of the match.
Well, plenty of points are being rattled up here tonight. There's another two of them.
46-36, 10 points the difference. This is going to be a tricky kick-off from Elias. Now, what's on here? It's got the 10. Oh, what a great mark. Up in the air, Huey McGahn, now to Horsnell.
So Huey McGahn shown some great ball skills here tonight, which obviously he's a great player captaining New Zealand, but some of the things he's done have been very clever.
Paul Sirenen gets it back to Grove, back to Stevie Jackson. Dipper's coming in cover with Bowie. Too late. The big prop's under the post. Stevie Jackson in, and now we get down about the last 10 minutes of the game shortly. That makes it 46 points to 40.
Be a few sweeps in the lounge rooms at home of what the final score would be.
I would suggest a few more than we'll see tomorrow in the preliminary final.
Sure.
Now, the thing is, he hasn't kicked the goal yet.
Nobody wants to know about it. Who's going to have it? Martin says, I'll take it.
Well, this will liven it up if he kicks this. It'll liven it up if he doesn't. Here he goes, off the left foot. Steve Jackson, he's kicked it. And so Wally's team leads 46-42. And we'll be back in a moment. Danny Peacock's on this side of the ground, but he goes straight down the centre to Tony Iro or Darryl Williams. It'll be Darryl Williams. He said, here, you have a run, big Tony. No, you have a go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Off goes Tony Iro to the 22 and now to big Eric Grove. I think the crowd want to see the big man move. They do that, the kick's ahead. Elias is going to be there. Bouvin comes after him and gets him. The Gold Coast under 21 winger puts Ben Elias to ground. And to sleep a little. Rip Van Winkle gets to his feet to play the ball. So Bowie's at dummy half to Brett Todd, to Fullerton Smith. (46-42). Wally's team in front by 4 and quick hands for a runaway. Brasher. Here goes Hill. Cross and cover comes Lindner. He's got it away. Brett Kenny's team will come up with it. Freddie Horsnell. Peter Sterling. Brett Kenny. Hugh McGahn. David Gillespie. Bobby Lindner. And he's... No! The cover from Wally's team too good.
Penalty though.
Must have called Heldon the tackle. The penalty goes the way of Brett Kenny's side. Sterling decides to spin and weave and dodge and dive. Quick play the ball. One-hander, which Elias tried to get, but offside. So Brett Kenny's team a chance to level the scores here. 46-42. Lewis's team in front. Sterling to take the tap. Gives it to Darryl Williams. Now to Kenny, round the corner of Sirenen. Play on to Cliffy Lyons. Paul Vaughton doesn't fall for the the dummy of his old clubmate. Brett Horsnell, Sterling, McGahn, and he can't get it down. Short of the line. They'll come right side, I would think. Bouvin, quick hands to Sterling. He's tackled. The defence too strong. 7.5 minutes to go. Lewis's team in front by 4. Not anymore. Tony Iro off a good Brent Horsnell ball. Brings it round underneath the post. Well, almost. The dipper scared him a bit, so he went back a peg. 44 all with the kick to come.
Eventually had to happen, not a lot of urgency. The defence trying to stop him get under the post. Zyro put through a gap from Brett Horsnell. The boys give up then, except for Dipper. He says, Dipper's going the other way, says, no, I won't do that. I'll stop him. Iro cops him, says, I'm getting out of here.
Here's Michael O'Connor. I think they want to win this game. There's no bunnies taking the kicks now. O'Connor took that, and his and Brett Kenny's team lead 48 to 46. 6 minutes and 41 seconds remaining.
I'm waiting for the crowd to say we won 50.
There is an award, I think, Bill, for the best defender in the game. Can you find it?
Leave me out.
Down to Siren. Well, Huey McGarr was telling Paul Sirenan where to run, so Sirenan gave him the ball, and they spin it wide. O'Connor's in possession of the football. So Cliff Lyons to Eric Grove. The big guru. He runs at 32 out from his line.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the parents of all children.
So Horsnell and Sterling combined. Beautiful ball, Darryl Williams. And they're away. Tony Iro's on the right side. And Brett Kenny's team is storming home. Tony Iro puts it down for his second try in 73 seconds. And Brett Kenny's team lead by 52 to 46.
Bit of a test there for Martin Bella and his deferred fullback. He had 4 of them running at him. Straight through the gap.
Cliff Lyons to attempt the conversion as Iro strides through.
He's going to miss it.
And Cliffy Lyons has missed it. 52 to 46. I'm running out of pen here. The ink's going dry.
Looks like doing the dots and dashes job, doesn't it, the scoreboard?
In fact, I think the scoreboard's finding it hard to keep up with the score.
Yes, he's confused.
He's a bit behind, but I can tell you it's 52 to 46.
Oh, Martin.
Well, Martin Bella will not be the World Cup fullback, that I can assure you. But he's off now, showing his flair with the speed and pizzazz that we know that he's got. And Terry Hill's into space. Takes it to the 22. He's not effectively held. Back to Wayne Pearce. Here's a chance for Fullerton Smith. The hands to Borton. And what a finish we've got coming up. Lewis is with the football. He dummies, heads off towards the line. Back to Elias. Over the top to Wally Fullerton Smith. Underneath the post goes Gator Smith. Now let me try and add this up. 46 and 4 is 50. They're 2 behind with the kick to come.
Well, Wally was always going to score the last try, wasn't he? It just happened to be Fullerton Smith instead of Lewis. From a Lewis pass off to Elias. Elias, and well taken by Fullerton Smith. He had defenders and the goalpost to think about. Crashed over underneath the post.
And he's looking for the equaliser.
Never kicked a pressure kick like this before. Cracked it over.
He's got it.
You wouldn't want your last riding on it, though, would you?
$52 points apiece. And now within the final 3 minutes of the match, Mike McLean has obviously trained himself at practice for something in a do-or-die situation. Well, he throws it to, or kicks it to Brent Todd, and Lewis decides to take Elias with him, except Elias didn't really go at first. That's a fair chip. It's a fair take. 52 all is the score, with about 2.5 minutes remaining. Brett Kenny's team through Steve Jackson and Cliff Lyons. Over to John Schuster. Brasher's coming in cover. Here's Iro. Look out, Martin. Bowie's there to cover. Tidy up. But Martin Bella then had a problem. Tony Iro coming at him to move left or right. He's got out of jail.
Well, that's John Schuster and Tim Brasher on the floor. One hopes they're foxing, but it doesn't necessarily look like it. No, they're doing it in unison. Tim Brasher is foxing. Obviously his players think he is. If he gets it, yeah, he did do something to his knee. He's not $1 million, but he'll survive, and that's full time.
So there it is. Full time, 52 points all, and the great champions leave the ground. And there's a lot of them out there. To an entertaining crowd of 14,000 here tonight at Seagulls Stadium. And mate, as Dipper tries to kick a field goal from somewhere. In the background, a great game of rugby league, played in the spirit that it was meant. And although it wasn't dashing defence, Andrew, I think the ball still showed the greatness of the players, past and present.
Dashing defence, it wasn't, no, but it, as you say, the intended purpose was carried through, and the guys had a lot of fun. 52 points all, script perfect. Peter Sterling, didn't he show that he's lost nothing really, and not surprising. I mean, he was forced out of the game early in the year. Dipper enjoyed his little foray into rugby league and showed that the skills translate rather well. And thankfully no injuries out of it, because there's a few players there be vying for World Cup squad. And I must admit, I wondered at the wisdom of some of those guys playing in a match like this, but they've all got through it. It's been a lot of fun. The players have enjoyed it, and a great tribute to one of the greatest players of rugby league, Wally Lewis.
7,225.
Let's go to the sideline. Greg Dowling.
Well, Sterlo, a great result, 52 all.
Yeah, not orchestrated one little bit, but fitting into it. Pretty high scoring game. Defence left a little bit to be desired.
Yeah, but the attacking skills were showing. You know, the people can't complain about that tonight.
Oh, well, we're here to entertain the people, and you know, they probably wanted to see something like that. Maybe got a little bit farcical at times, but the guys generally were, you know, reasonably fair dinkum. You know, we didn't want to get beaten by a big score, so it was a nice, good, entertaining match for a big crowd.
Mate, your own form out there was just absolutely superb.
I'll talk to you all night, GD. Mate, when people say you haven't lost it, I have.
No, I won't go as far as saying that, mate. Could be a few scouts here with their checkbooks.
Mate, absolutely no way. No, I enjoyed it. I struggled to it, but it's just nice to be able to play with a galaxy of stars like we had here tonight. You know, we've got some of the best players that have graced the football fields in the last decade here tonight, and it's a real honour for not only these people, but for players like ourselves to come out and rub shoulders with them once again.
Yeah, it was a superb effort. Stello, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Shida.
The very modest Peter Sterling. But as Greg Dowling pointed out tonight, even though there wasn't a lot of defence, you don't lose it, Andrew, do you? Not players of that calibre.
Well, that's still, I said he rubbed shoulders. I'm sure he's pleased he's come out with his shoulder in one piece, but yeah, you don't. Obviously, they've got something there that will stay with them. It's the physical side of thing that falls away, but because of the way the match was played, it wasn't really a concern. That bloke played terrific football tonight, Tim Brasher, and I guess he'd have to be a real chance for that World Cup squad. Not that that'd take much attention today, but he did score, I think, about 20 points, 3 tries, kicked a few goals as well.
Kerry Bowstead and Wayne Pearce, two of the greats in the game, as we go back to Greg Dowling.
Well, Wally, as I was saying to Sterlo, 52 all. You can't get any closer than that.
Very tight, entertaining game, GD, but I'm sure everybody that watched the game appreciated it for what it was worth. We wanted to make sure there was plenty of